Now let's look at the 10 keys to changing any habit anytime. Are you ready? Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold it out through the mouth. Yes. I'll be taking you through 10 staircases, and each one of these has got a key to unlock your life, a key to change and transform any habit anytime. Number 1, should won't change you. Musts will. Anytime you're telling yourself, I should do this, you're lying to yourself and nothing is going to change. So stop telling yourself you should change because you're lying to yourself. Should is weak. True transformation starts when it becomes an absolute must. When it's a must, when you decide that there is no other option, action becomes natural for you. Action becomes automatic. So you need to make a decision that whatever you desire, whatever you want, your dream, your goals, is an absolute must. No negotiation, it's a must. Get to the space of a must and you realize change happening automatically. Key number 2, turn your pain into power. This is an amazing, powerful key. Don't hide from the cost of staying the same. Feel it. Feel it. See how it will affect your health. See how it's affecting your relationship. See how it's affecting your finances, your intimate relationship, your confidence. See how this impacts your life over time. Pain that is honestly faced becomes the push you need to move forward. It's the one that will unlock your destiny to the next level. It's the one that will help you crush any habit that you've been trying to crush. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold it. Out. Hold it. In. Hold it. Out. Hold it. So realize how powerful it is for you to turn your pain into power. The moment you relate into what this is costing you and how much pain you're going through to be poor, how much pain you're going through to act and behave the way you've been behaving by losing those amazing people that surrounded you one day, one by one, you've been losing them. Once you count the cost, the Bible tells us, count the cost. The moment you see the cost of your behavior and habit, then you can use pain and transform it into power. You use it as power to change your life. Look at your life. Look at the habits that surround you. Look at some of those habits. You look at them and they are disgusting habits. They are habits that don't really rhyme with the person you're becoming. They don't play at the frequency of your ideal self. This is not you. Hello, this is not you. And you know it at the core. You know it from the soul level. This ain't you. You can use that. The pain of being where you are, the pain, instead of going to borrow people money, use the pain of being poor, of lacking, of all that, and use it as the leverage, use it as power to push you forward. You see, most of the wealthy people I know, they were once poor people and they hated being poor. Now, if you don't hate being poor, then you've never been poor yet. So when you hate being poor, don't just leave it there. Don't just hate being poor. No, come on. Use that pain of being poor as the fuel. Use it as power. Transform it as power. That is a key. It's a key to your breakthrough. It's a key to the next level. Use your pain as power to the next level. Now you've been going through one relationship after another, and I mean, you know, the pain of being so needy and being so leechy and needy and attaching to other people, and people are shedding you like you know, a dog shedding its feathers during the August season. And that's painful, being left there. Use it as your power. Redefine what this means to you and how you can use it as leverage to deal with what needs to be dealt with, and say, never again. Never again. You know, otherwise you find yourself, sometimes we numb ourselves and numb our pain. So instead of numbing your pain, you can actually use it for the next level evolvement and transformation. Use it for your good. Take a deep breath and ground yourself enough to use your pain. The moment you use your pain, the pain loses its power over you. Let me give you key number 3. Feel it in your bones. Let me say that again. Feel it in your bone. Change doesn't happen from thinking alone, just thinking change. You know, I saw someone watching people lose weight and be expecting that, you know, after that, they'll just go and weigh themselves and, boy, I just lost 10 pounds. No. Change doesn't happen through thinking alone. It happens when you feel the urgency in every cell membrane of your body. When you engage your senses, when you make the consequences of inaction real, when you feel the pain of being broke and broken, when you can get to the space where you can feel the pain and let it go deep down to your bone marrow, feel it. The moment you feel it, if you're still talking about, well, I think I should do this thing. I think I should lose weight. I think I should work on my body. I think I should. You're not serious. And you really don't know the truth. You are in denial, baby boy, baby girl. You're in denial. You need to sit with that pain and feel it in your bone marrow. Feel it in your bone. Feel that pain go deep down in your bone marrow for one last time, but feel it good, because this is the last time you'll ever feel the pain. Can I hear an amen? This is the last time. But I want you to feel it, because the moment you feel it and make it real, you will never talk about procrastination again. You will never in your life talk about, oh, you know, well, I hope people notice me. I hope not. You will step on the stage of life with a smile on your face and make it happen. You're babysitting your ego. You're babysitting your failures. You're babysitting your pain. You need to really absorb it enough to feel it for one last time and make it one last time. then move forward, my friend. Move forward. Let the people who have not seen you the last 2 years meet you and they're like, where have you been? And you know that pain, you use the pain. You see, this life is amazing. This life is a gift. Anything this life throws to you is a gift. You can use it. You're smart. I know you're smart. That's why you're here. I mean, Destiny Life Coaching course. This channel is for smart people. You made it. Welcome home. Now, look, you got to look at the life that you've been living and listen. Listen to yourself and listen to where you've been average in your pain. You've just been having enough, feeling enough pain to exist and to survive. And so you numb yourself so you don't feel. Tell yourself the damn truth. You need to tell yourself the damn truth. You need to hire a coach, someone that tells you the truth without sugarcoating and tell you what it is and tell you just how silly it is to hanging there in that space, and that you need to use your power. Use that pain of your story and turn it around into power. And I'm looking forward to see you on the other side of your power, of your life. Now, let's move on to the fourth key. The key number 4, willpower. Willpower alone is not enough. Listen, the awareness that willpower alone is not enough will help you even as you use your pain and turn your pain into power. Once a habit is triggered, it runs on autopilot. It becomes natural. The habit just becomes natural. And you can't just try harder. You have to step in and break the sequence. We call it the loop. So it's not just about, I'm pushing myself. No, you got to step in. You got to interrupt the loop. You got to step in and really break the sequence. And you don't just break in a nice, sweet way, sitting with an ice cream and some lollipop on your mouth. No, you break it. You break it, you shock the system. And that's the key number 5. Shock the system. Key number 5 to breaking any habit. Shock the system. You don't just break it. Key number 4 is you break the pattern. The willpower alone will not break the pattern. You need to be aware of that. And so, because the habit is on autopilot, it's something that you've done over and over and over and over again. The same story, the same lullabies. You can't just break it. You need to shock the system. You need to shock the hell out of this space. You can't just debate it. You can't have a discussion with the enemy about whether they need a quarter, an acre, or the whole acre of your life. Come on now. These things are taken by force. You have to step into the arena of your life and shake it, shock the system. Listen, at Destiny Life Coaching, I teach pattern interruption. And pattern interruption works because it surprises the brain. The brain goes like, ooh. The brain goes like that, and that's how you interrupt a pattern. You don't interrupt a pattern in a discussion, in a negotiation. It's not a political let everyone's voice be heard. No, come on. This is a take back. Is a take back. Pattern interruption. Know that your soul is actually what is at stake here. And so when you want to interrupt a pattern, really surprise your brain, shock your system, surprise your brain. So do something radical. Clap your hands like the Tony Robbins way of pattern interrupt. Okay, clap your hands or speak loudly and in a powerful way like you've never done before. Change your environment. Do something radical. You got to do something radical. Change even your citizenship if you have to. But oh, come on, you got to move. You can't just things cannot continue the same way and expect to break the pattern. You're still hanging out with the same guys, still talking the same way. Come on, move. Move. You need to move. You need to do something that is radical, that is out of this world, that will blow your mind. You're like, okay, I'm crazy. Okay, I'm crazy. If you've never gotten there, then you've never really done a pattern interrupt where you get to a place where you're like, okay, okay, who was that? Then you've never really done a pattern interrupt. Then you are singing lullabies to yourself and you're sleepwalking through life. And very soon you're going to wake up in your 50s, 60s, and 70s looking at sunset and you've thrown your life away. Listen to me. I don't want you to watch these videos and come here at Destiny Life Coaching, listen and go remain the same, because the power is not in me. I don't really know you, but I know the things I'm sharing here are going to change your life if you take immediate action right now. So you got to find a way that interrupts your pattern. You can't just be called the one who smokes, the one who just can't manage your finances, the one who... You need to be serious about your life. Do anything, whatever it takes to break the momentum of your old patterns. Otherwise, you're going to remain the same. You're going to remain the same. And that's why I really, I don't believe in talk therapy. You're just coming here to talk. I need to shake you a little bit. I need to shake you a little bit. And if I do shake you, know that I'm just doing my coaching work. At times you really need that, because we are surrounded by people who are really comfortable with us. They love us in our weaknesses. They just support us with our ailments. They are actually the enablers of our bad behavior. They are the ones that enable us to stay the same. They're not helping us. Get a coach, bro. Get a coach, sister. Get a coach that will speak life into your system and shake you a little bit so you can realize the true core value that God has placed within you. Let me tell you this. I believe in the human potential. I really do. I believe we have what it takes to change, heal the world, and bring solutions to what is needed right now in the globe. But you know what? A doctor somewhere is still sleeping. It's still, oh, what time is it? And that the savior of the world is asleep somewhere. He's sleepwalking. He's still talking about how far is too far. Is one wife enough? It's, bro, you need to wake up. And you need a good wake-up call. And if you need some help with that, I'm available. I'll leave my link below. You can book a free consultation session with me. Let's see what has been holding you back, and let's see what we can do together. I want to shake you so we can break this pattern. We can break this old limiting habit once and for all. Let me give you another key. Key number 6, never leave a vacuum. Now, listen. So, stopping a bad habit without replacing it is like pulling weeds, but not planting anything, not planting the flowers. Never leave a vacuum. Because once you do that, the weeds will come back again. Something else will grow there. And it might be worse than what we actually took away. And that is what is happening to some people. You stop smoking and then start another habit of, not managing your money or bad relationships. Something must grow. So never just leave a vacuum. That's a key to you breaking your habits. Never just stop a habit. Some of us stop addiction to drugs, and then we start addiction to religion. It's still an addiction. I don't know which one is worse. I really don't know. At this point, I don't. Is it the drugs or is it the religion? I think it's one and the same thing. Never leave a vacuum. The moment you stop a habit, you need a more empowering habit to replace it. Are we together? Take a deep breath into your belly. Out through the mouth. Let me give you key number 7. Meet the same need, but this time in a better way. So, listen. Any bad habit was in your life because it was meeting a need. So, some of us want to meet another need, okay? Remember, it was there because we are not crazy. Human beings behave the way we do because of an innate need that is being met with our behavior. So our pattern is meeting a need. We don't just drink. We are drinking to meet a need. We want to connect with other people. We want to connect with ourselves. Actually, some of us just drink ourselves silly to get connection and to get certainty and to disconnect also and to get variety. Okay, so we are meeting a need. And so what we are doing with key number 7 is to always meet the same need that the bad habit was meeting, but this time in a better way. Because every habit serves a purpose. Comfort, escape, excitement, connection, growth, significance. Your replacement habit must meet the same need or your brain will go berserk. The habit you're replacing must be meeting the same need the other habit was meeting, the bad one. And if you want to explore this more, I'll leave a link below. I'll be taking you through. It's a time to really invest in ourselves. Let me give you another key. The key to breaking our habit. Repetition is your friend. Repetition is your friend. The more you practice the new habit, the quicker it becomes second nature to you. So don't wait for motivation. This is not about motivation speaking. No, use action to create your own motivation. Repeat over and over and over again. Never be bored with repetition, because repetition is what is anchoring the new pattern or the new habit in your system. Let me give you key number 9. Celebrate small victories. Each pattern that you break is proof that you can change. Every small pattern is a proof that you can change. Those small wins build momentum and they give you confidence. They give you proof and they give you confidence and believe in yourself. So celebrate. If you have a coach, you need to celebrate this in between sessions. Celebrate. Tell the coach, this is what I'm doing. Remember, I did this. And if it's a good coach, they will pause to celebrate with you the small wins. Let me give you the last key. One choice wires everything. Now, Listen, every time you run the breakthrough reset, leverage, interrupting the pattern, replacing the old pattern, you are reshaping your future. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. And transformation stops just being an activity, an event. It will become your life. It will become an everyday occurrence for you. It becomes the thing that you do every single day. You hear me? This becomes your life. So, and maybe you've been in that place where you've been having these almost habits that have become your identity. Let me tell you, that's not who you are. Those are just habits, and habits can be changed. Believe you me. Let's do it this week with you.